Leslie Zane, The Power of Instinct, The New Rules of Persuasion in Business and Life. In a world inundated with constant communication and advertising, Leslie Zane's The Power of Instinct, The New Rules of Persuasion in Business and Life offers a transformative perspective on how to effectively engage your audience. This summary unravels the traditional rules of persuasion that rely on overwhelming information and demonstrates the potent role of the unconscious mind in decision-making. Delving into modern neuroscience insights, Zane reveals how perceptions and memories shape our behaviors more than facts do, emphasizing the creation of instinctive brand preferences through strategic positive associations. You'll discover cutting-edge strategies to nurture your brand connectome and harness the immense power of subconscious persuasion, paving the way for a deeper and lasting connection with your audience. Prepare to explore intriguing concepts such as brand worlds, sensory triggers, and the critical management of negative associations, all designed to enhance your brand's presence and performance in today's competitive market.
Unlocking instinctive loyalty. Imagine strategies that captivate the parts of our brain working below the surface, significantly influencing our decisions. While traditional marketing bombards consumers with information, modern brands thrive through being memorable beyond mere price or features. In today's landscape, where individuals are flooded with up to 10,000 ads daily, the key is not about adding more noise. It's about speaking to the unconscious mind, the realm guided by perceptions and memories that form tangible neural pathways. Neuroscience shows that these perceptions and memories aren't fuzzy concepts, but rather concrete elements that mold our decision-making. Each significant interaction rewires our brain, embedding strong associations with a brand. This network, a mental mosaic of perceptions and memories, allows us to reach instinctive decisions. Here, a brand can become a go-to choice, thanks to an unconscious preference crafted over time. This is where instinctive brand preference shines, a phenomenon where consumers repeatedly choose a brand without a second thought, driven by their ingrained perceptions and associations. Rather than actual dominance in product or service, perceived superiority determines success in this model. Thus, modern persuasion hinges on nurturing these unconscious connections, harnessing the power of the brain's architecture to create a lasting brand impression. Brands that master this art influence not by what they say, but how they embed themselves into the mental tapestry of their audience. As this book outlines, 3 key strategies exist to engage consumers' unconscious minds, promising to elevate your brand's relevance and magnetic appeal in an era where perception is paramount. Crafting powerful brand connectomes. Utilizing the intricate human connectome as a metaphor, envision your brand's mental blueprint filled with associations that steer consumer decisions. Brands boasting expansive, positive connectomes possess a formidable influence, shaping consumer perceptions and commanding significant mental space. By constructing a unique brand world rich with distinctive values and captivating elements, brands can engender more profound connections, embedding themselves into the subconscious. This extensive mental presence, or mind share, is vital for translating into tangible success, driving the brand's market share. Remarkably, conquering this territory has no prohibitive barriers. A strategic analysis of competitors reveals potential market gaps and weaknesses ripe for exploration and exploitation. Crafting your brand's connectome addresses these gaps, enhancing your brand's narrative and ensuring its place in the consumer psyche. Encouraging robust brand associations is key, as these connections result in an ever-expanding share of consumers' mental focus, a reliable barometer of a brand's vitality. In the race for dominant business success, the brands occupying our minds are invariably the leaders in their markets. The journey doesn't end here, however. Nurturing or fostering these connections further enhances a brand's mental footprint, promising a deeper dive in subsequent explorations. Building brand connections. Dive into the art of creating strong mental connections with your consumers by strategically fostering positive associations. While you can't force people to buy your product, you can significantly influence their instincts through thoughtful engagement across multiple senses. Picture your brand as a connectome, a complex map of positive connections within the consumer's mind. By engaging senses like sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, you can trigger memories and feelings that deepen these neural links. Imagine these sensory cues as hooks that latch onto existing memories, expanding your brand's presence in the customer's mental landscape. Consider how images, for example, are doubly processed by the brain, amplifying their impact. Or how scents can evoke powerful emotional responses, making visual and olfactory triggers particularly potent tools in your marketing arsenal. Familiar triggers are key. Think of mountain imagery often used by water brands or the tantalizing smells in fast food chains. By identifying and incorporating these sensory triggers into your brand's communications and experiences, you can significantly enhance your visibility and drive business growth. The goal is to create long-lasting associations that align with consumers' existing perceptions, rather than fleeting emotional reactions typical of transient advertisements. Humans seek familiarity, and repeatedly encountering your brand's consistent triggers can make it feel like a trusted presence in their lives. So, as you weave these sensory experiences into every customer interaction, you are crafting a robust and resilient brand connectome enriched with positive associations. Curious about handling negative connections? That's the next step in our journey. Harness your brand instinct. Imagine your brand as a thriving garden, lush, vibrant, and full of potential. Yet, just like any garden, it can fall prey to unwanted growth, negative associations. In today's world, focusing on the market conditions alone isn't enough. It's essential to manage the perceptions attached to your brand. People naturally gravitate towards negativity, making negative information stick in their minds more than positive tidings. Illustration: think of how a single unfavorable review can overshadow numerous positive experiences. This tendency can undermine brand loyalty and halt growth if left unchecked. The secret to success lies in consistently monitoring and nurturing your brand's image, ensuring those pesky weeds of negative impression do not overshadow the positive associations you've meticulously built. Even if your brand seems untainted by negativity, regular checks are prudent. Prevention is certainly better than remedying damage after the fact. Embrace the malleability of the brain. Just as it learns and unlearns patterns, you can counter negativity by reinforcing robust positive connections. Time is of the essence. The sooner you tackle these perceptions, the easier it is to set things on the right path. The size of your brand's connectome, its network of mental associations, plays a pivotal role in its market dominance. Larger connectomes can overshadow competitors, even if they carry some negative weight. The goal is to inhabit a significant mental space in consumers' minds, becoming their natural preference. While drawing parallels between gardening and brand management might seem cliched, in this competitive landscape, cultivating positive connections and eliminating negativity could be the deciding factor between your brand flourishing or struggling. Embrace these instincts, guided by understanding subconscious behaviors, to wield considerable influence and ensure your brand stands out amidst the competition.
Leslie Zane's The Power of Instinct underscores a fundamental paradigm shift in marketing and persuasion, rooted in understanding and leveraging the unconscious mind's influence. By focusing on creating positive perceptions and memories, brands can establish a larger mental presence, leading to instinctive brand preferences that drive consumer loyalty and choice. The book details practical approaches to nurturing a robust brand connectome, employing sensory triggers, and diligently managing negative associations to maintain a healthy brand image. Whether you're a seasoned marketer or a budding entrepreneur, the insights distilled in this summary provide a powerful toolkit for cultivating meaningful connections with your audience. Ultimately, embracing these new rules of persuasion can transform how businesses and individuals engage with their audiences, moving beyond superficial facts to tap into the profound and lasting terrain of the subconscious mind.